Look like that thing clapped like rocks. Man, I bet it don't clap at all. Bro, I know her husband mad, but that's all he can get. It's either Nicki Minaj or kids. What's going on, YouTube? How y'all feeling today? Today, we're going to be watching the sad decay of a rap legend, Nicki Minaj Downfall by Patrick CC. This is a recommendation by Asha. She's finally off her ban, so it looks like she's starting off with a good video so far. So let's see how this video goes. Not gonna lie, she was literally the only female rapper at one point. The only female rapper that anyone was actually listening to at one point.
There is no debate. Nicki Minaj is a living legend in rap. She has over 100 million records sold, 23 top 10 Billboard Hot 100 singles, 3 #1 singles, 3 #1 albums, 148 Billboard Hot 1 entries, making her the #5 of all time, 9 American Music Awards, 12 BET Awards, 8 MTV Video Music Awards, 4 Billboard Music Awards, 4 People's Choice Awards, 10 Grammy nominations. Do I really need to keep going because her list of accolades is long? If Nicki Minaj quietly bowed out of the spotlight, we would all hold her in high regard as one of the most dominant and well-respected female artists of all time. But she ruined that. Her continuous self-sabotage, close associations with sexual predators, and patterns of embarrassing behavior has led to even her most diehard fans questioning the rapper's legacy. Once we dive into her history, you will start to wonder if she is trying to destroy her reputation on purpose, because her words and actions will leave any sane person dumbfounded. But the true beginning of Nicki's decay started in 2017, when one rapper exposed her so badly that the tide began shifting against Minaj. For 7 years in a row, 2010 to 2016, Nicki won the BET Award for Best Female Hip Hop Artist. It's almost like she was the only female rapper. Obviously she wasn't, but to hip hop fans it kind of felt like that. Now sure, over the years she had some beef with other female artists, like Lil' Kim, Mariah Carey, Iggy Azalea, and even Miley Cyrus.
Did you just call Mariah Carey a rap artist? Mariah Carey and Miley Cyrus a rap artist? Hold up. I need you to go over that again, big dog.
She was the only female rapper. Obviously she wasn't, but to hip-hop fans it kind of felt like that. Now sure, over the years she had some beef with other female artists, like
female artists. Okay.
Like Lil' Kim, Mariah Carey, Iggy Azalea, and even Miley Cyrus.
And now, back to this that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
But none of these feuds
She didn't even sound very confident like that, bruh. The beefing with Iggy is Riri. Beefing with Miley Cyrus is a little Riri. Why is she beefing with Miley Cyrus? 1. 2, I do not remember this.
Had any real negative impact on Nicki's career, especially when you compare them to Remy Ma, who was the first rapper to successfully break down Nicki Minaj. When Remy Ma was incarcerated in 2007, she left behind massive shoes in the female rap scene that Nicki arguably filled. Minaj cemented her name in rap history throughout the next couple of years, being dubbed the Queen of Rap, among other illustrious titles. When Remy was released from prison in 2014, the female rap scene had changed drastically, and she was nowhere near as relevant in the eyes of music listeners. But Remy still gave Minaj her props.
What I can say is that she's a wonderful woman, and she's on the same page with me, like that there's no need to try to tear somebody down. I can say what I said. I let her know that I'm super proud of her.
Despite her being cordial, Remy likely felt hungry to take back the Queen of Hip Hop crown. And what's a better way to show that she is a more skilled rapper than Nicki than remixing her songs? She released freestyles to Minaj's Only and Truffle Butter. On Truffle Butter, many suspected she took subliminal shots at Nicki. People keep saying, "Rem, you need to drop a record." I'm like, in a minute, let me body his records. Yeah, for the millions, I will kill these pop hoes. Even though it seemed like a feud might be brewing, Remy continued voicing her support for Nicki and vice versa, with Nicki hinting at a potential collaboration in the future. Remy continued releasing music seemingly filled with
Who talking about Remy Ma? Patrick CC. Nobody talks about the fact that she got a rapper killed in 2007. Then she got popular and signed with Lil Wayne. Hey man, a lot of rappers got niggas killed, man.
subliminal disses towards Nicki for 2 years, and eventually Nicki took the bait. On Jason Derulo's single Swala, Nicki said, "I gave these 2 years. Now your time's up. Bless her heart, she throwing shots, but every line sucks." 2 days later, Nicki was featured on Gucci Mane's Make Love, where she took even more shots aimed at Remy. "Oh, you the queen of this here?" 1 platinum plaque, album flopped, where? This was clearly aimed at Remy, who consistently called herself the queen of NYC. But Remy comes from a class of hip-hop MCs that don't take disses lightly, so she clapped back at Nicki with a full-fledged, cutthroat diss track. Sheether was Remy's 2017 remix of Nas's diss track on Jay-Z titled Ether, which is widely regarded as one of the most iconic hip-hop diss tracks of all time. Like Nas, Remy delivered a barrage of scathing insults and criticisms aimed at Nicki, attacking everything from her appearance to her credibility as an artist. She claims that Nicki had sex with Lil Wayne, Drake, Trey Songz, Ebro, Gucci Mane. She claims that Nicki's butt and
damn, fucking Ebro was kind of crazy. Nicki had no good response to Sheether. She didn't. This is a crazy place to stop, but I don't know. How your butt look nasty and good at the same time? W Soggy Bottom Girl. Both diss tracks were terrible. Man, yeah, Nicki's decline was definitely around like 2017-ish. The fuck is that alien ass? I don't know, bruh. How does it look good and terrible at the same time? Bruh, her ass shots were wearing off. We saw in real time what her ass shots are going off, bruh. That's why I say all these women getting these BBLs, good luck to y'all in y'all future. We seen what's going on with Nicki. She had to re-up on the ass. She did. Look like that thing clapped like rocks. Man, I bet it don't clap at all. Bro, I know her husband mad, but that's all he can get. It's either Nicki Minaj or kids. Nigga, I choose Nicki Minaj every day. That nigga, it's either Nicki Minaj or kids, bro. And at this point, you just gotta take what you can get. It thuds. I see a grumpy Geodude. Hey, yo. Hey, man. With those kind of allegations, nigga, it's either one or two things. You either going to the PDF file, or you fucking Nicki Minaj. Nigga, I'm fucking Nicki Minaj any day over fucking kids, nigga. Nigga, I will fuck the ugliest bitch in the world before I fuck a kid. That is fucking crazy. Her marrying that nigga is fucking crazy, bro.
Implants popped, which led to a downfall in her and Meek Mill's relationship. She also said that Nicki was influencing girls to get BBL surgeries, which have resulted in numerous deaths while under the knife. She claimed that Nicki uses ghostwriters and even hard drugs. She also criticized Nicki about her support for her brother, who is a convicted pedophile. At this point in her career, Nicki seemed invincible, and she had never been directly attacked at this magnitude by another female rapper. People patiently awaited to hear Nicki's response, with many thinking it would be one of the greatest diss tracks of all time, but she choked and barely responded. Trying to act unimpressed by the response, Nicki took to Instagram and posted a now deleted screenshot of an article referencing Fat Joe and Remy Ma's album opening week sales.
Hold up, so this ain't the only time where she didn't actually clap back. She just tweeted and fucking Instagram. Gonna look like a nutsack when she gets old. She do. How Nicki never found it weird marrying a PDF? That's wild to me. Facts. I don't know, bro. This is the Nicki Minaj MO. She goes to IG every fucking time, to clap back. Nigga, if you don't hop in the fucking studio and clap back, nigga, you are a rapper. You are probably considered the best female rapper of all time. Nigga, if you don't get in that studio and clap back, I bet $100 she got B tier pussy. I bet she got C tier pussy, probably. That BBL probably saving it. I just started talking about numbers like she not pushed by a major label. Nicki don't say shit about PDFs. That's because she's one as well. She probably is. She got the speed bag booty. Hey, yo. What the hell?
Which is the stereotypical response for a more popular rapper to brag about sales numbers while avoiding the serious accusations.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Bruh, that's what every famous rapper does. When a nigga is cooking they shit, they start turning the album sales. Even the fans, they just start turning the album sales. Like, well, I sold more albums than you. Like, well, he sold more albums than blah 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 blah. That is always their go-to when they getting cooked. Like, nigga, we know you got money. Nigga, cook back. The fuck? Nicki, yeah, what's good, Tokyo? How you feeling, my dog? Booty deflating like an air mattress. Man, a bad air mattress at that. It's deflating fast. Nicki look like one of them girls that act like they too good to give head. I doubt it. Not the cokehead. I remember when she got on Iggy head back in 2013-14. She beefed with Remy and now beefing with Megan. Like, girl, sit down somewhere. You in your 40s. You too old to be this. Man, listen, man. She old as hell. And with that note, we going back to the fucking video.
She also posted audio of Beyonce referencing her as a rap queen.
I met this girl named Nicki. I guess you could say she was the rap queen.
Remy then appeared on the Wendy Williams show where she discussed why she dissed Nicki in the first place. She dressed in all black, implying that her outfit was funeral attire for Nicki. It took Minaj 2 weeks to respond with a record called No Frauds, where she accused Remy of getting plastic surgery, using ghostwriters, and a plethora of the exact same things that Remy accused Nicki of.
Hey, I heard Remy Ma cheated on Papoose with a no-name battle rapper, bruh. A no-name battle rapper, bruh. And the nigga that put it out in the battle rap, that nigga dirty. But if you know battle rap culture, all them niggas dirty. If you've been to like the battle rap scene and like know the people and all that shit, they dirty as hell, bruh. They do anything to get dirt on anybody, bruh. That shit was sad. With his younger brother, hey, yo, Papoose don't have the Schmeat no more. What the fuck? Remy did, and it was over. Love and hip hop almost completely ruined their relationship. They gotta have something to say. Oh yeah, them battle rappers gotta have something to say. They do anything to get like whatever type of dirt. Nigga, they will try to, nigga, if they know that they about to battle another rapper, if they know that they fucking with someone, they will try to like fuck them too so they can get like dirt on that nigga. Man, it's a wild scene in fucking battle rap, bruh. That shit wild as hell. Yeah, she definitely did hella wrong by Papoose. I heard Papoose was holding it down while she was in jail, bruh. It couldn't have been me. I'd have had me some hoes, bruh. I'd have been like, you know what? She in jail. A man gotta do what a man gotta do, bruh. I don't think I can wait 6 years for it. Remy cheated on Papoose with WFG. Nigga, I wish. I'd be on the front lines. I'd be the first.
Of doing. Her response was basically, I know you are, but what am I? Despite Nicki's cult-like fan base supporting her, the industry essentially declared Remy the winner, as she dethroned Nicki's 7-year run as the best female hip-hop artist at the 2017 BET Awards.
I remember a battle rapper talking about a dude's recently passed away sister to win the battle. Oh yeah, battle rap, that shit is vicious. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
Got fat while we starved. Shots in your pads in your bras. Y'all some liars. It ain't no facts in your song. And yeah, that crown is coming back to the Bronx.
Nicki Minaj hasn't won this award ever since. Those who saw Minaj as the epitome of female rap just witnessed her get embarrassed and disrespected. She failed to address the onslaught of Remy's attacks and just continued to flex her wealth and sales numbers. Many thought because Nicki avoided the allegations, they must be true. But it's possible that this beef was just strictly entertainment and Nicki tucked her tail and took the L because she knew she was the weaker MC. Plus, any attention Nicki gave Remy only made her more relevant. But things got even worse for Nicki. There was a new poppin' female rapper from New York called Cardi B, and she had no intentions on bowing down to Minaj. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy.
Hey, Underdog Fantasy, if you ever see this, how can I get a partnership with y'all, man? How do I get a sponsorship from y'all, Underdog Fantasy? I see what y'all doing for others. Do that for me. I'm gonna make his ad my ad. This is my ad now, because this is my video. Underdog fantasy. Trust in me. Trust in me. You doing? I'm doing too, man. I'm doing too. Trust in meat. Trust in meat is crazy. You gotta double up your first deposit. Underdog fantasy now.
Click the link below or download Underdog via the App Store and use code PatrickCC. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code Underdog. From the moment she stepped into the spotlight, Cardi aligned herself with Lil Kim and Remy Ma, Nicki's biggest enemies. Remy even brought out Cardi at Summer Jam 2017, where Remy's whole performance was dedicated to dissing Nicki Minaj. Therefore, Nicki declared Cardi her enemy. But Cardi was different than Remy. She actually had a chance to dethrone Nicki's spotlight, and maybe even compete with her sales numbers. Cardi had the same appeal as Nicki. She could rap, she had the charisma and humor, she could do pop music, she had the sex appeal.
God damn. Every day, Offset, I understand. I would have put a ring on Cardi B too. Not because she's fine, but she's also a moneymaker. We need to have the family wealthy. We need money from both ends. I understand. Hey, that don't mean nothing. You can cheat and stay with your bit. Hey, man, if you got the change, and if you got the dick, you can cheat and have no consequences. If you got good dick, you can cheat as much as you want. Look at Adam 22 cuck ass. Hey, if the dick or pussy is hitting, you can cheat as much as you want. Nicki's face on Megan's body with Cardi's ass. I would say, well, I wouldn't even want Nicki in this equation. I'd say give me Megan's face, Cardi's body with Megan's ass. What Dredd say? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Facts. Mix that up however y'all want. Hey, we're just taking Nicki off the equation. Gotta finish this video.
She was even supporting a similar bob hairstyle. During summer of 2017, Cardi dropped her song Bodak Yellow, which was the hottest record of the summer. All of the spotlight was on Cardi, so Nicki immediately took shots at the rapper. London on the Track released a song titled No Flag, where Nicki is heard rapping, "I heard these labels are trying to make another me. Everything you're getting, little hoe, is because of me." With how successful Nicki's career had been, it's not a stretch to think record labels viewed her as the blueprint to producing the next megastar in female rap. Plus, when you consider that UK rapper Lady Lesher stated that Atlantic Records offered her a €250,000 deal if she made a diss track about Minaj, you start to wonder if Atlantic Records, the same label that signed Cardi B, may have encouraged her to imitate and potentially engage in beef with Nicki, because Cardi seemingly responded to Nicki on stage.
You know, imitate. She never f***ing liked me, and all of a sudden she wanna be friends.
Why would Cardi B imitate Nicki Minaj? They are both from New York. There is no imitation. They are New York women. That is not imitation. They are just New York women, bruh. I'm about to put a wig and be the next big female rapper. All right, Donnie.
At the time, it wouldn't really make sense for Cardi B to be enemies with Nicki Minaj.
The only imitation here is
from
that
a
ass.
Business and marketing perspective, I could see a label encouraging this beef.
Hey, I think Cardi's ass more realer than Nicki's. Do I think she got some work done? Maybe. You know, she did say she got a bag and fixed her teeth. So she probably fixed her ass up a little bit. But I think it's more realer than Nicki's.
Beef to keep fans engaged and boost sales numbers. In fact, Cardi's Barty Gang and Nicki's Barb's fan bases actively fought each other on social media. The Barbs even teamed up with the Swifties to excessively stream Taylor's Look What You Made Me Do in an attempt to keep Taylor at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Cardi or Nicki?
But they ultimately failed as Bodak Yellow landed at the #1 spot, breaking a record that Nicki could never do by herself. Cardi B became the first female rapper with a #1 solo single since Lauryn Hill's Doo-Wop in 1998. Bodak Yellow stayed at #1 on the Hot 100 for 3 consecutive weeks. At this point, Nicki had never achieved a #1 song. Plus, she was 35.
It is a BBL, but it's natural. Johnny out.
In her prime was seemingly behind her, Cardi's commercial impact could not be denied, and perhaps Nicki wanted to establish a truce. She congratulated Cardi on the massive achievement on Twitter, but that truce only lasted a few weeks, because Nicki's jealousy would eat away at her. In October of 2017, the Migos released a single titled Motorsport, in which they requested a feature from Nicki. In Nicki's verse, she said, "If Cardi is the QB, then I'm Nick Lombardi." To explain the reference,
Hold up. Isn't Cardi B on the same song? If I remember correctly. They did that song together and they was dissing each other on the song. Hey. Hey, Migos ain't shit for that, bruh. Motorsport. No, it's not. She literally talked about having shots, then getting a BBL. Oh, Cardi B? Oh, yeah, I definitely believe she had a BBL. But that shit not deflating like Nicki's.
an NFL quarterback like Patrick Mahomes is typically the star of the team, but Vince Lombardi is one of the greatest NFL coaches of all time. He was an executive of the NFL, and the trophy that is given to the Super Bowl winner is called the Lombardi Trophy. Nicki's essentially saying here, if Cardi's the star of a team, then I'm a legend. I'm the damn trophy that you work your whole life to achieve. However, once Nicki found out that Cardi was going to be on the song, she changed the lyric to, "If Quavo is the QB, then I'm Nick Lombardi," which doesn't really make sense, nor
She should have just kept it with fucking Cardi. What? No way she changed the song. She changed. Aw. Nah. Nicki, you was pussy for this one. You should have just kept it on there. You should have kept it on there so y'all could have just dissed each other. That would have been fire. Nicki is a dumbass for that. She is. She's stupid as hell. What the fuck, bruh?
or does it rhyme?
No way.
Despite this, Cardi insisted that there was no beef between the two.
I just feel like it's really internet made fans and people, they really want to see that happen because it's really entertaining. To see people beef is entertaining.
But the beef would be confirmed to be true when the two got into a physical altercation a few months later. At Harper's Bazaar's Icons party during New York Fashion Week, multiple videos of the two fighting quickly circulated online, with one even showing Cardi attempting to throw a shoe at Nicki. In one of the videos, Cardi can be heard making some damning threats. Cardi was later seen exiting the venue with a massive bump on her forehead. Nicki said she was embarrassed.
Damn! What, they was fighting and shit? Cardi will fight your ass? Shit, apparently Nicki too, cause damn! I didn't even notice the lump right here. Oh, security hit her. Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Embarrassed about the whole situation.
The other night, I was a part of something so mortifying and so humiliating.
Then Cardi responded with,
How you say that I was the wild animal, that I attacked you, that you was mortified, that you was humiliated, playing the victim, but now you're the gangster? You need to pick a side. Do you want to be the victim or do you want to be the gangster? You lie so much you can't even keep up with lies.
Cardi posted her reasoning behind the attack the following day. She accused Nicki of trying to blackball her, intimidate her.
I think Nicki's problem is that she probably feel past her prime and these other female rappers are getting their shine, but she should have did the bullshit retirement. She could have gotten good with them. Yeah, she just old. She just old and bitter of the young niggas. The young niggas just want to, they just want to do their thing. They want to do their thing, give Nicki they props, but she not even letting them give them the props. She was like, man, fuck all these new artists. And they like, you know what? Fuck you too, you old bitch. And you know what? I'm with the new artists. Cause nigga, who are you? You an old bitch now. Like what? Put these girls on Zeus Network. W. Have them all fight it out.
Her. And worst of all, speaking ill of her child. Everyone took Cardi's side, since they understood that defending their children is important. However, Nicki vehemently denied that she ever spoke bad about Cardi's daughter. She also called out Cardi's hypocrisy by revealing old Instagram screenshots where Cardi repeatedly attacked a mother whose son died. She also referred to the deceased child as a monkey. Cardi also accused Nicki of trying to interrupt or ruin her financial opportunities, money that would help her feed her family. So Nicki again called out Cardi's hypocrisy.
Now we're gonna get into some things because I'm tired of people lying on me. Now you want to talk about stopping bags, but it's two innocent girls in a strip club right now that ain't did nothing but go to the strip club and get money. Now they can't get no money, so who's stopping bags? Cause you got
What? Nicki, what? Hey, yeah. Hey, she not beating them coked up allegations, bruh. Cause what? What does you blackballing Cardi B have to do with strippers that work in a club every night, bruh? What? What the fuck is the reason? She is gone. She is coked the fuck up, bruh. She took a snort and said, let me get on live. Hey, what the hell? Bruh. She been on that booger sugar for way too long. You gotta stop playing with your nose. What the fuck?
grown ass fucking men showing up to where the fuck they at and where they work at. They can't feed their kids, they can't feed their fucking family. You mad at a woman for what a man is doing. And that's the problem with so many black women and women, period.
What?
Oh, cause she's not black. Cause she refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches. Roaches!
Cardi never responded.
Bruh. Hey, young, what the fuck is wrong with Nicki, bruh? Cardi is wild for calling black women roaches and shit, but she definitely wild as bruh.
To this directly. She was done with the back and forth and made a declaration that Nicki did not want to accept.
We could settle it however you want to settle it. We could talk about it or we could fight it out. I'm with whatever.
Regardless of who you think was right in this situation, it was evident that female rappers had no intentions on bowing down and declaring Nicki as the queen of rap. Her dominance over the culture was fading. Cardi was just the first of many emerging female artists that we see dominating hip-hop today, and it seemed like Nicki was slowly...
This is a crazy picture. What the fuck? Damn. Not they got you eating chicken. What? Being called a roach is crazy. On that level it is. This picture is racist. Very. And you know what? She was like, a bag's a bag. Let me do this photo shoot. They were like, fuck it. If Drake can do blackface, I can eat chicken.
Losing her mind, seemingly grasping at straws to keep the public on her side. But the more she got on social media to rant, the worse it got for her.
Spotify put Drake's face on every playlist, but told me they'd have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on Queen Radio. Huh? Even though they've been giving away my music for free for years, I am the one of the top Spotify artists of all time. Alright.
On August 10th, 2018, Nicki released her fourth studio album, Queen. Led by singles like Chun-Li and Barbie Dreams, the album received positive reviews from critics. Queen debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 200 after selling 185,000 units first week. Now, this was Nicki's worst album performance, but number 2 is still considered a wildly successful debut. She just released at a competitive time. Travis Scott's Astroworld dropped the week before, which was the single most anticipated album of 2018. And he delivered as it was a great project. Astroworld remained at number 1 for a second week in a row with 205,000 sales. With the Cardi B beef still fresh, Cardi fans had even more ammo since her debut album reached number 1 just a few months earlier. On top of that, Cardi outsold Nicki. Nicki being number 2 was further proof to her detractors that she is not the dominant force she once was. So she started blaming everyone but herself for the album.
We need another Cardi B album, but I don't think it's ever happening anytime soon. I think she just gonna ride. Cardi B was smart. She made one album. That shit was so goated. She doing the Lauryn Hill thing. Except Lauryn Hill just stopped music altogether. Cardi B, she was like, hey, I'm gonna get on these features. I'm gonna get on tour, and I'm gonna never make an album again. She working on it now. Shit. Lauryn Hill been working on her next album for like 20 years. Lauryn Hill's still eating off her one album. If I was Cardi, I'd probably eat off my one album too, bruh. I'd just do the Lauryn Hill thing. She dropped a song last Friday. Hey, dropping a song and an album completely different. That's because Queen was her first album in years and Travis was still hot on a wave. Nicki shouldn't have did that BS retirement. Oh, yeah. But all rappers do BS retirements. You know how many times Jay-Z retired? Y'all remember when Lil Wayne retired? Eminem retired. Came back. Been working on my album for 20 minutes and to release that bit. Jay-Z needs to go rove. Hey, yo. I'm cool off Jay-Z music. I'ma just keep his old shit. That nigga basically just stole Biggie's everything. And was like, hey, let me make a career out of this.
Album not reaching #1. She tweeted, Spotify put Drake's face on every playlist but told me they'd have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on Queen Radio. Even though they've been giving away my music for free for years and I'm one of the top Spotify artists of all time. Nicki also blamed her label for not standing up for her because they feared Spotify would retaliate and not promote her friend and frequent collaborator Ariana Grande's album Sweetener that released around the same time. Spotify eventually addressed Nicki's claims, denying all allegations of mistreatment.
Nicki Minaj blamed Spotify for her album not reaching #1. How's she gonna blame fucking Spotify? Nigga, no one wanted to listen to your shit. And didn't around that time, she made a song with, what's that nigga name? 6ix9ine? When he was getting, like, caught with them allegations for being a rat and all that shit. And being a pedo. So you was not doing anything right. Because, no, this was before they started treating him like a rat. Because they was doing a little pedo, the pedo shit, PDF. Yeah, that nigga's a whole PDF out here. So, doing a song with a PDF, and then, like, releasing your album, of course your shit not gonna do good. You married a fucking PDF around this time. You did a song with a PDF. I'm not gonna blame the brother thing because, nigga, that's your brother, that's your family. I mean, I wouldn't have gave that nigga money. I wouldn't have supported anything that nigga did, but hey, that's your brother. And she's surrounded by all this PDF shit. No one wants to be around her, bruh. I get it. Not you calling that nigga a flash drive. Hey, man, might as well be. Hurt Nicki and thought she was probably a rat too. Not to mention you married and people still bothered by that. Yeah, facts.
Spotify supported Nicki Minaj with a Times Square billboard, a host of the largest playlists, New Music Friday, and the New Music Release Shelf. A representative for Spotify told Business Insider, her song Bed actually saw an increase based on the promotions put behind the campaign. The company continues to be big fans of Nicki. After Spotify proved her wrong, Nicki could no longer blame them, so she shifted her anger towards Travis himself. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in writing a dope album only for Travis Scott to have Kylie Jenner post a tour pass telling people to come see her and Stormy.
Bruh, this is the shit Cardi B was talking about. She was like, get your kid's name out your fucking mouth. And she's doing the same thing. She's putting another nigga kid in her mouth. That sounds crazy. But she putting another nigga kid name in her mouth again. This is the same shit that made Cardi beef with her, bruh. It was all cool on Cardi's side until she started speaking about her kids. Cardi ain't give a fuck if you was better. She was like, you know what? You're a legend. I want to work with you and all that shit. Once she started talking about the kids, it was over. What's good, Rico? How you feeling, dog?
I'm actually laughing. For context, Kylie Jenner promoted Travis Scott's online store to Instagram with the caption, "Me and Storm ready for tour," to which Nicki claims that Travis sold 50,000 album units because of Kylie's promotion. All purchases of his t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and keychains automatically came with a digital download of Astroworld, which counted as one album sale even though the buyer is not required to actually download or listen to the album. This has been a common strategy for artists.
Bruh, this is super hating. You know how much time you gotta have on your hand to research all this, bruh? She doing a whole bunch of research because her album wasn't selling. You should have did this research before you dropped the album. Should have made a better album.
To exploit the Billboard charts for
watching
over
the
a
Queen
decade.
and her PDF
what
husband.
Yep. Is have this auto-tune man coming up here selling fucking sweaters and telling y'all he sold 500,000
We always
albums
keep
because he
receipts,
did
facts.
it. And it's a lot of rappers behind the scene that want to talk about it and they're scared. You're a fucking man. And you got your fucking homeboy talking for you, and you got your girlfriend posting tour passes saying you sold albums. Stop it.
Firstly, Nicki calling Travis Auto-Tune Man is a non-insult considering her love for the effect. Secondly, her being angry about bundle sales is ironic because she tried to do this exact same strategy. According to an article published by Rolling Stone, on her online store, Nicki had an array of merch and album bundles available.
I mean, selling 1 million sweaters kind of a lot. It is. And the sweaters come with an album? Shit, the sweater costs way more than the damn album. Shit, the album better be free. Auto-Tune Man is crazy, especially since he uses Auto-Tune as well. It's just crazy.
She also provided a concert package to her upcoming joint tour with rapper Future. Each time a fan purchased a concert package, they received free copies of her album, which substantially impacted the sales for Queen. Nicki also tried to boost her numbers after the album's official release by adding her previous release track Fifi to the album, which would count towards the album's total streaming numbers. But none of it worked. Nicki had no one else to blame. She had to just accept that people didn't want her album, her merch, or her tour as much as they wanted Travis's or Cardi B's. As if 2018 couldn't get any crazier for Nicki, the public found out about her boyfriend's dark past, which changed her reputation forever. Nicki began to publicly post about her boyfriend Kenneth Petty after a few months of dating, with sources close to Minaj claiming that they were already considered getting married and having babies. But Nicki's fans weren't so supportive of Kenneth as he is a convicted sex offender stemming back to the 90s. Kenneth initially...
She wanted to call Travis a slur. She did. All because that nigga was hot. That nigga, she just wants to be in the spotlight. That's all she wants to do. April 1995. God damn.
Pleaded not guilty to all charges. However, during a hearing on April 5th, 1995, Petty withdrew his not guilty plea and instead pleaded guilty to the charge of attempted rape. He was sentenced to 18 to 54 months in prison, but served nearly 4 years before his release in January of 1999.
Baby.
If Kenneth is considered a Tier 2 or Tier 3 sex offender, he must remain on the sex offender registry for at least 20 years, as well as report his current address to the Department of Justice every 6 months, which is why in July of 2022, Petty was sentenced in Los Angeles to probation and home detention for failing to register as a sex offender. Kenneth was also ordered to pay a $55,000 fine as a part.
This sound like the Surviving Monk doc. Hey, get the fuck out of here. All them mugshots, nigga. All those mugshots and she still married the nigga. Nigga, 20 years has passed. He was supposed to do this for 20 years. 20 years has passed, nigga. And this nigga still failed to register as a sex offender when he moved. This is crazy. Why you look like a scruffy Master P? Surviving Doku? Hey, yo. All right, man, we going back to the video.
Part of his sentence of 3 years probation and 1 year of home detention, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. But it gets even worse. Since the public became so invested in Nicki's relationship, media outlets began reporting on the 26-year-old trial, which led to Petty's victim, Jennifer Hugh, having to relive this horrific time of her life. She even claimed that the associates of Minaj and Petty spent months in 2020 harassing her and offered her hundreds of thousands of dollars to basically say that the attempted rape never happened. Jennifer alleged that a man named Barry, who was close to her brother, reached out to offer his help. Barry got Jennifer on the phone with Minaj, to which she claims that Minaj tried to help her. She also quoted Nicki saying, "Listen, I just need you to know, woman to woman, this really happened." Jennifer was confused.
Also, for the current tour, Ticketmaster had to send out a notice that he is there to people who are going, oh yeah, I've seen that. She has to register. She gotta tell people that she's bringing a PDF man with her, bro. It's crazy. In certain states, at least. Yeah. Surviving Petty. SA tour is crazy.
Why would Nicki Minaj want to help her husband's victim?
That is
well, if
crazy.
Jennifer were to say that the 1995 case was a lie, then Nicki's reputation to the public might be saved. Barry allegedly parked in a car outside her house. Jennifer said he offered her $20,000 in cash if she agreed to sign a letter he'd typed that stated she lied about her assault. Jennifer refused any and all offers of financial compensation to change her story. Jennifer became
under 18,
even more fearful when she received a call from her brother asking if she was okay.
That is very wild. That is crazy. Hey, bruh. This is a How to Catch a Predator tour, bruh. What the fuck? Hey, Chris Hansen got to be on the stage. Please don't. This is my vest. Nah, this is crazy. Hey, bruh. Chris Hansen got to be around this man at all times. Y'all are too much,
He
bruh.
told her that their cousin had called him again,
be the
and that
master
this
of
time
ceremony.
he sounded terrified, telling them that they knew where she lived. Jennifer moved and changed her phone number as she feared for her safety. She did not know who was looking for her, but she did not want to take any chances.
Chris
She ended
Hansen
up
would be the
moving
hype
3
man.
times over
Hey,
the course
yo.
of a couple years. She believes that she was being intimidated, stalked. Also, she could change her story and clear Petty's name to the public. But she stayed strong and refused to give in. She actually ended up suing the Pettys for $20 million for her claims she endured a relentless campaign of bribery, intimidation, harassment, and stalking. But then Petty accused Hugh of going out of her way to publicly shame him. Jennifer even went as far as releasing never-before-seen photos from 1994 with bruises on her neck and body after the assault. Jennifer said, "When I was 16, nobody believed me, and now it feels the same. It feels like I'm fighting for my character." Petty and Minaj's legal teams denied all accusations and are more than ready to defend themselves in court. Since Minaj hasn't directly responded to these allegations, it's impossible to say she is guilty of bribery and intimidation. Not responding is probably the smartest thing Nicki has ever done. But even if the truth comes out that she never intimidated this woman, fans still wonder why out of all people Nicki chose to be with, she landed on Kenneth Petty. After all, this wasn't his only crime. Petty was also responsible for the shooting death of Lamont Robinson in 2002. The original charge was murder in the second degree, but following a plea bargain, he pled guilty to manslaughter, to which he was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for. TV host Jesse Palmer aired a segment on Daily Mail TV regarding
I can't
Nicki's
imagine being a
relationship where he
millionaire, multi-record selling artist, and riding for this Negro. Facts. That is crazy.
Said that Nicki's fans were, quote, worried because this isn't the first time Nicki Minaj has defended a sex offender. He then clarified that Nicki had allegedly been supporting her brother while he was behind bars. Nicki proceeded to have an outburst on Instagram, saying, "You just lied on me on national television and now you're being sued. You better be able to back up what you just said about me with facts." She followed up with another tweet saying that the reporter was going to jail for repeating extremely public information. Nicki would have 100% lost this lawsuit since it was public knowledge that Nicki was supporting her brother during his trial. Because if you don't know, Nicki's
her own
husband...
brother, yep. Yeah. She's surrounded by PDF files, nigga. Like, what? She probably won herself.
And isn't the only...
Shit, she worked with Drake. That nigga been getting caught texting teenagers. Like, what do you have to say to teenagers, bruh? If you not their coach or, like, their parent or nothing, why are you texting them? Nicki is on another level of stupid. She is.
Only one guilty of sex crimes. Her brother Jelani Mirage was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison for predatory sexual assault against a child. Authorities arrested Jelani in connection with the case in December of 2015 after he was accused of repeatedly R-wording his stepdaughter, beginning when she was just 11 years old.
That is
According
crazy.
to Gossip, Jelani was an employee for Nicki at the time. While in custody, he suffered from an unknown medical condition that required him to be arranged at Nassau University Medical Center. According to the New York Post, Nicki Minaj promptly paid her brother's $100,000 bail, using 2 of her houses in Baldwin, Long Island as collateral. According to a source close to Nicki, she was prepared to do anything for her brother. Nicki was willing to give up any asset to ensure she had enough money to protect her brother. A grand jury in New York's Nassau County indicted Jelani Mirage on felony sexual assault against a child in April of 2016. He was also indicted on 2 felony counts of sexual conduct against a child and endangering the welfare of a child. He pled not guilty to the charges, asserting his innocence and denying the charges brought against him. Since he pled not guilty, Jelani sought to have the prosecution prove the case against him beyond a reasonable doubt during the trial in October of 2017. Although Nicki never commented publicly on the charges against Jelani, his attorney, David Schwartz, told media outlets that Nicki may attend part of her brother's trial and supports him 100%. In November of 2017, Nassau County Court found Jelani Mirage guilty of predatory sexual assault. And you might as well just add rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine to the Nicki Minaj sex crime triangle.
Nigga, this is what I'm talking about. She made a song with a PDF file too. This nigga right here. This bitch ass nigga. And everyone only hates this nigga because he a rat. No, I hate this nigga because he's a PDF file.
As her first #1 song came from their collaboration, Trolls. In October of 2015, Daniel Hernandez pled guilty to a felony count of use of a child in a sexual performance. He was charged with 3 counts of the offense after a February 2015 incident in which he had physical contact with a 13-year-old girl, and later distributed videos of the incident online as a part of a music video. In the video,
I didn't know he put it out online, bruh. I knew he was with a 13-year-old, but I did not know he put all this shit out online. So this nigga just snitched on himself. This nigga really, he truly is a rat. He ratted himself out. One of the worst rappers I've ever heard. Facts.
Video, the child engages in oral sexual intercourse with the separately charged defendant, Taquan Anderson, while the defendant, Daniel Hernandez, stands behind the child making a thrusting motion with his pelvis and smacking her on the buttocks. The child is nude in the video.
And you know what the crazy part is? I read the bottom part, and he said no one had sex with the girl. But it's videotape evidence of her giving oral sex. All right, man. Learning Catholicism today. What's good, Handel? Catholicism? Yeah. Definitely. This is definitely a Catholic thing. Catholic. I can't say the word, but yeah, it's definitely a Catholic thing.
In an interview with DJ Academics, 6ix9ine denied knowing the girl was a minor, but Tekashi's legal situation was very much public knowledge before Nicki and 6ix9ine's first collaboration. Most artists in the industry avoided working with Tekashi due to this charge, but Nicki didn't seem to mind. Some people, particularly Nicki Minaj fans, look at her involvement with sexual predators as strictly coincidental. Her brother could have lived a double life. She probably genuinely thought he was a good, innocent man and was just as shocked as we were when the charges were made. They probably think she financially supported him because she is a good sister. Her husband's case was in 1995 before she ever knew him, and he was 16 years old. Maybe Nicki believes he is a changed man, and their love is so strong she is willing to forgive him. Or maybe she genuinely believes he was falsely accused and vilified his whole life, and 6ix9ine could be chalked up as purely business. 6ix9ine is a rapper, and let's be honest, most rappers aren't exactly the most morally righteous people, but she still has this massive gray cloud of questionable associations that makes it really hard for fans to defend her, especially when she keeps engaging in wars with other female rappers. In addition to Remy and Cardi, Lotto and Megan Thee Stallion broke Nicki down, but we can't even blame them. You will notice that Minaj did this to herself. Nicki and Atlanta-based rapper Lotto got into some beef after Minaj exposed screenshots of their private conversation. It all started when Minaj was mad at the Grammys for nominating her song Super Freaky Girl in the pop category, while Lotto's hit song Big Energy was nominated in the rap category.
Super Freaky Girl, where I only rapped on the song.
She knew no one fuck with the rap game. She knew no one fuck. I tried and I gave up.
Was removed out of rap categories at the Grammys, right? And put in pop.
Now, Nicki does have a solid point here. The Grammys' categorizations for these songs does seem wrong, and people have suspected that the Grammys have been corrupt for a long time. Lotto responded with a subtweet saying, "Damn, I can't win for losing. All these awards, nominations, I can't even celebrate." According to Lotto, she attempted to reach out to Nicki and privately address the situation, but Nicki went to Twitter instead. This Karen has probably mentioned my name in over 100 interviews. She said she waited in line for Pink Friday with her Barbie chain on, bangs, pink hair, but today, Scratch Off decides to be silent. Rather than speak up for the black woman she called her biggest inspiration. The two then continued their back and forth on Twitter. Lotto said, "Super Freaky Grandma is married and related to effing rapists. You ain't gonna bully me, bitch. My idol turned rival, now you hating."
Hey, Vivi, how you doing? I'm with Lotto on this one. She just big hating, bruh. That's all she do is hate. Hate. That's what Nicki does, bruh. And she's so legendary, she didn't even need to hate on nobody. If she would have shut up and stayed away from these PDF files, she would have been she would have been good. Oh, I'm good. I am good. I'm technically still at work for the next 14 minutes, but hey, we here now. Clearly, we just need them in a ring together. Clearly.
As you can see, anytime Nicki gets into a beef, the main attack is her association with her brother and husband. Nicki responded by pointing out Latto's hypocrisy. Didn't care about when she was begging for features. Didn't care about Kodak's past. Didn't care about the accusations made about Dr. Luke, who produced Big Energy. Newsflash, scratch off. I've never raped anyone. I've inspired millions. You're one of them, bozo. To be clear, Latto never accused Nicki of R-wording anyone.
What's happening? Oh, it's just a documentary. Oh, that's not a documentary. It's a YouTube about Nicki Minaj's life and how her downfall is happening. She was at the Player Haters Ball with me last year. I bet she probably won.
She said married and related. The public took Latto's side and looked at Nicki as a bitter old bully mad at the young rising star who won the BET Award for Best Female Hip Hop Artist over Nicki. But Nicki's beef with Latto is minor compared to how she embarrassed herself trying to attack Megan Thee Stallion. Megan was the one female rapper that Nicki didn't immediately make enemies with. After connecting on Instagram Live, the two collaborated on Megan's single, Hot Girl Summer in 2019, which became a huge hit. They even shot a music video together and seemed to be on friendly terms for the short years that followed. But in 2021, Minaj unfollowed Megan on Instagram, sparking rumors that their friendship was heading south. On an episode of her Queen radio show the following year, Minaj recalled an encounter between them that shifted the status of their friendship. Nicki said, "Imagine telling someone you didn't want to drink because you were, at the time, possibly pregnant, because you were actively trying to have a baby." In typical Nicki fashion, she doesn't mention anyone's name, but fans suspected it was about Megan. A fan tweeted at Megan, "Nicki Minaj is accusing you of encouraging abortion and child endangerment with alcohol. This."
What? What? This is why I say the Barbs are the worst fan base in the world. How did you get this from whatever the fuck Nicki Minaj said? How did you get this? Huh? Yo. Nicki Minaj fans gotta be the most mental people in the world, bruh. Like, what? How did you get all that from what Nicki said, bruh? Hello? That's not even close to what she said, right? Bot farms are getting real good. I don't think that's a bot. I think that is a real human being. It is a human being that is lost. I'd rather it have been a bot. Nah, bruh, that is crazy.
This isn't something to stay quiet on. And Megan
possibly
said,
is.
Lie. Months later, Minaj took subtle digs at Meg on the track Red Ruby to Sleaze, rapping 700 on them horses when we fixing to leave, but I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves. If you don't know, Stallion is a horse. Megan ignored her shots for years until her 2024 song, Hiss, which is an...
And it what you know what's crazy about Hiss? The diss, she wasn't even dissing Nicki Minaj. But a hit dog gonna holler, bruh. A hit dog is gonna fucking holler.
An all-encompassing diss track where she takes shots at multiple people in the industry, including Minaj by way of her husband's status as a registered sex offender. Megan raps, "These hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes mad at Megan's Law." Megan's Law is the name for a federal law in the United States requiring law enforcement authorities to make information available to the public regarding registered sex offenders. This one lyric sent Nicki into one of the worst meltdowns we've seen on social media by a celebrity.
I remember this.
Don't care. Bitch. I dare
Nicki
you.
with the flappy cheeks.
I dare you, bitch, to say one more thing about my fucking family, ho. Bullet fragment foot, bitch.
I never heard her Instagram lives. I know she was having a meltdown because she was tweeting all nonstop, but I never seen her lives. See, Nicki was just hearing shit, thinking other than talking about her coke. Yes, this is all coke. She listened to it as soon as it dropped, and she was big mad. Nigga, Niggas wasn't even talking about your husband. Nigga, once the internet started investigating, they think all her shots was at Drake, which is definitely warranted because Drake has been hitting Megan with subliminals for like over a year now, which is fucking crazy. Megan's been going at Drake.
Fragment, bullet fragment, she a bullet fragment, bitch. Now listen here, ho.
Cocaine is definitely a hell of a
Get up on your
drug.
good foot. Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Fuck was that, a diss or a piss? Said it was hiss, I said piss. That my fans called it piss.
Nicki is maniacally mocking the incident where Megan was shot in the foot by Tory Lanez. She then goes on to refer to her husband's rape as 30-year-old T.
Fragment
y'all
foot is crazy.
Because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old T for when this man was a 15-year-old child. You bringing up 30-year-old T because no man has ever and will ever fucking love you. And lying on your dead mother.
Bro, let me start rapping.
On your dead, lied on a dead mama. Lied on a dead mama. Lied on a dead mama. Lied on your...
She is on... Young, this is one of the wildest coke rants you can have, bruh. She is definitely on coke. When I give birth, I just want the taste of what she was on. Bruh. She was tweaking. I just want a little sniff of what she was on. Just a little bit. Not all of it, because I'm going to be acting crazy like this. But just a little bit. Just a little teeny bit. That's all I need. She can't escape her Roman persona. She can't.
Yeah, I said lie on her. Hey, sexy red, she done lied. She lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. She said she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. And then she lied and she cried and she lied and she cried. Cause she got blogs all up.
Hey, yo.
Doofy sub ass, every press.
She on that high quality.
Nicki, aged 41 years old, repeatedly mocks Megan's mother who died of brain cancer, while claiming that this is her alter ego, Roman, speaking.
Every one of y'all, bloggers, YouTubers, all of y'all.
Yeah, she's 41.
What my pen don't catch, the universe will. Ask about my prophecies.
She didn't drag Megan, she embarrassed herself. This is literally the same feeling as when you have to sit next to a crackhead on a bus. This is what narcissistic rage looks like. Nicki then took to Twitter to continue expressing her rage. Megan's Law, for
a free beat, you could hit Megan raw. I'd give Megan a free beat. I'd hit Megan. You know what? Never mind. We going back. Attacking someone who is 27.
free
this is
beat,
crazy.
you could hit Megan raw. Minaj also did what she does best and bragged about her success, listing several accolades while comparing their respective careers. She even accused Megan of winning fraudulent awards, seemingly referring to her 3 Grammys, of which Minaj has none, and repeatedly described her as a flop who used...
Hold up. Nicki Minaj doesn't have a Grammy? You mean to tell me Nicki won all these awards but doesn't have a Grammy? The biggest music award that's ever? Not one Grammy? Oh, nah. Yeah, she jealous. She is jealous. She is jealous. Megan got 3 of them things. Yeah, she jealous, bruh. She's high on coke and she jealous. She has no Grammys. 0 Grammys. Bro, we gotta look that up.
uses ghostwriters. In the midst of the outburst, TMZ reported that several barbs
Poked
leaked the
out and
location of the
Grammy-less.
burial site of Megan's mother on social media. As a result, the cemetery notified local authorities and increased the number of security personnel at their facility. She spent days berating Megan on social media, during which she repeatedly mentioned her mother. Nicki also liked hundreds of tweets from fans talking negatively about Megan.
This picture is crazy. I know they did some AI with this. What AI did they use to get this picture out, bruh? She don't have any Grammy. That's another reason why she's mad. Facts. That Otis picture is wild. All these pics are wild. This will be the cover of Bigfoot. Oh, nah. They made Nicki's toes look better. This is crazy.
Many of which mocked her for the shooting. Nicki ultimately released a diss track titled Bigfoot, where she taunts Megan over her deceased mother, her appearance, and her sexual history, including her relationship with ex-boyfriend Pardison Fontaine. And the last 2 minutes of this song is a creepy monologue that sounds like a mental breakdown.
Ho, the things that you've lied about, even pertaining to your mom, you don't want them out, okay?
Megan laughing herself to sleep with this. The producers really saw her having a manic episode and hit record. Nicki, girl, they only asked you to stop covering up predators. Megan has yet to respond to Nicki's diss track. She seems
Megan, just give me one chance. I just want one chance, one night, one chance. One chance. I love you for life.
to be unbothered while she continues to promote Hiss. Hiss was met with widespread critical acclaim and debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it her third #1 single as an artist. Due to the negative attention placed on Nicki following her heated rivalry with Megan, fans began digging into
Everyone
her past
cheats.
and found a questionable old song.
Nicki admits to grooming 16-year-old Lil Twist an unreleased song. I never heard this song. It definitely probably unreleased. Hold up.
The 2009 Lil Twist track, Old Enough, featuring Nicki Minaj, was released when Lil Twist was 16 years old. Nicki raps, "You might can get it, you might can hit it, but I gotta run. I know you young, but you know I like that young money. See, little boy, I can be your little teacher. And if you ball, then meet me behind the bleachers. You gotta..."
Actually, I do remember this song. It's kind of crazy to rap. It is kind of crazy to rap, but I guess you gotta appeal to the song. I don't know. I wouldn't have did it. I don't know. I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have did it, but I can see where Nicki was going with this. And he probably asked her to write it this way.
Come hard trying to reach her, cause if we hit it, I might charge you for the feature. While someone can argue that it's just music, a creative outlet to innocently roleplay various situations.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was a roleplay. What song? I'm thinking it was definitely roleplay. What's it called? Old Enough. It's called Old Enough Remix.
Years old. Nicki raps, "You might can get it, you might can hit it, but I gotta run. I know you young, but you know I like that young money. See, little boy, I can be your little teacher. And if you ball, then meet me behind the bleachers."
They said this is unreleased, but I definitely heard the song before.
You gotta come hard trying to reach her, cause if we hit it, I might charge you for the feature. While
Military commercials. Thank you for the sub, Hindu. I appreciate you.
To innocently roleplay various situations, it's just another bullet point on the long list of Nicki's associations.
Like I said, I
with
wouldn't
sex
have did it.
crimes. And again, there is
I
no
appreciate
debating
you,
that
Sindel.
Nicki
I
Minaj
appreciate you.
fundamentally changed the landscape for female rappers forever. She
W
is
sub.
a hip-hop legend, but all of this has put a damaging stain on her reputation, and I'm not really sure how she can get back in the good graces of fans.
W video. Young. It took us an hour to do that. W come hard. We all coming. Zendaya is crazy. All right, YouTube. That was a W video right there. But all right, YouTube. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe down in the bottom. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.